Came back, just like I promised. Welcome back, Isa. Didn't like that guy. Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. Angry Biscuit, welcome back. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already? Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes, extremely yes. God, like 40 meters since you asked? They got a chopper. Of course they got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Did I change my audio settings? I did not. Do I sound different? Drawing yourself a PNG in case you do streaming. How many layers should the body be broken into? Oh, if you're asking about like the PNG thing I used to use. Everything static was one layer. So like to describe what it looked like, it was a faceless body with like the background hair. The levels seem different. Anything I wanted to move, I had on a separate layer. And then I would have like however many frames I wanted the animation to be. If that makes sense. No, it's okay. As long as it sounds alright. I have shifted the microphone 5 times since I started speaking. Ever so slightly. So if you just want a basic, like, I'm talking image and not talking image, those are the only ones you need to do. And that's, you know, you don't need to worry about layers then. The system I had talking mouth, different sets of blinking eyes, and then the ears and hair suddenly moved, so all of those were on separate layers. And eventually became separate images. No mouth layer, eye layer, and hair layer. So they can all move. Yeah. But then you have to animate it yourself if you're using the same software I did. Which just means making like a few different frames. I can help you with it when you get home to our shared domicile. Where do you think they're headed? Liboli. Reactor has a back site west of Aldo. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Mouth later, eye later, and hair later. Oh, layer. Those are all layers. That's literally the message I just read. And I guess we're going to Liboli. Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your ma's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. Back to ma's for a nice cup of tea. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think? God, what must you think, Duck, that I live in filth? Oh, you should see my flat. Can't move for goat skulls. God, how much ears bleed. You nicked mine. Oh my god. Well, I hope it's better now. This is Jin. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know, I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jin. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? Nice to meet you too, Mrs. Vesker. Oh, please, call me Bina. Bina? Now, how long will you kids be staying? She's so cute. It's all gravy? What's stronger? I'll ask if I can. Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? The Bowley. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jin to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember? Where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, what's stronger? Moonshine? Very wizardly. Oh, she'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, huh? I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jin. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmacorp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jin? I have. Actually, it's where Zen and I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story? Zan winces. That's not what we call it, Mom. And I'm sure she doesn't want to. Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Doc. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks? Thumbtacks. I use that word. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? Where did Zin get the Duck nickname from? Well, you know how your mom just calls you Duck sometimes. Here's a way to say this, Miss Vesker. But your son is terrible at filing. I offered help with the organizing side of things. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. Ah, you got your father's spirit, Zan. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma. Well, I'm sorry. But that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Nicknames come from the darndest places, it's true. He's hydrophobic. Burning Zan and cooking his dad. And we can't layer them. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always an apartment's darling, but now he seems to be working with a team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Nobody can roast quite like a mom can, it's true. And the mana stockpile. Zan, you're gonna have to take this one, because I'm honestly not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine. His talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature, so it won't incinerate you. You'll just pass out from heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he joined the team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. Ah, here it is. We're making it make sense. What do you think of the name Hollis? think it's a nice name. If I'm pronouncing it correctly. It sounds like solace. But like holly too. It's a little sacred in a good way. And here's the black site. All the way up there. Ma's place seems nice. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go with the details, though. Zan thinks this is where they're taking banks, and the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana and a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties, or moneymen by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible. Mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. Stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did live? A good thread spread? I've never heard it called that, but I love it. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stonecliff lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took off Banks when they booked her. Books when they banked her. So now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana. Why though? It's what you call evidence boards. It's what I call evidence boards too now. Sand Small was good enough to put us up while we figure out our next move. Place us off the map, or it was. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. You really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Outer Wilds stream at some point, perchance. That's the one with the little guys, right? It's not the one that's, spacesuit? It's little guy, not spacesuit, right? I know Suri was looking at that one. Oh, you'll love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Ryashi, 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. I like to assume Zan drank the last of the brandy. Just, he knew the story was gonna have to come out, so he just chugged the bottle in the kitchen and brought out tea to prepare. Spacesuits are involved. I've heard it's quite the ride. But I think I know the one. Our APC driver, Baldini. She's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course it's the FNG. She sends me under there. She sends me under there to check. As the FN. Okay. I have... After Final Fantasy IX, I have run out of reading words today. Not the Obsidian RPG, the Exploration game. Okay. Now I'm sure it's the little guy one. I heard that game is woke because the non-human creatures you play as aren't gendered enough. Not sure what makes them little, but go off their proportions. I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire, and flash, it hits me again. So I think about ripping out the blue wire, though. Nothing. I see myself doing it clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off. And I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. They're literally dimorphic amphibians. Guess that's woke now. Well, you know what we did to the frogs, so... So they put you on bomb defusal after that. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise, and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. They put you on bomb defusal after that? Amorphic? Yeah, see, that's what I thought, because dimorphic would... That's what they're not, right? It's okay, we're not amphibiologists. They're no dimorphic. Monomorphic only. No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up, anyway? Bomb was a merc job. But this was Ryashi in the 70s. There's no way chapel money wasn't behind it. Good story, move on. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that part. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Mom. But you might have something. You just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Oh yeah, this is him, not his mom. Imagine not acknowledging sexual dimorphism in aliens and being called woke for it. You don't have to, we're living in it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. First, ferry to Liboli's 7 a.m. Oh no, this game too. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. Gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Oh, phew, I thought getting there was gonna be a whole thing. Truly my nightmare. I'm sorry. You serve with Liv long enough? A lot of people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held a black site. Ah, Jin's cat. What's his name? Dylan? Something like that? If she's still there, Liv's, oh my gosh. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip. This is the chats menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. You just want to move on for now. You can always play them later. Choices made in these don't affect the outcome of the campaign. Thank you for being upfront with me. What's your cat's name? What's your cat's name? Daryl? You named your cat Daryl? My mom did. She isn't really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? Licks his own butthole and looks at you like you should be ashamed. I think he's illegal. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. Does he what? What does he do? Just looking at a friend's pet. What's that for? Yeah, we think he was a ship's cat before Mom adopted him. If we let him out of his cage, he'd kill us both, then leap into the sea like a tortured poet. I think he just has such disdain for life that he won't acknowledge this is any worse than usual. If we let him out of his cage, he'd kill us both and leap into the sea like a tortured poet. I think we should take Daryl. No offense, Daryl. Oh, I think we could take Daryl. How are you so sure about all this? Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about all this? You're always the guy double-checking our orders, hedging our bets. Better safe than sorry. No offense. It was comforting. None taken. And now you see an old friend causing trouble. You walk into a police station with an assault staff? I kind of forgot you were this sharp. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not just that Liv's playing with fire. It's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing. I thought you could only see 1 second ahead. On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control, but sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one, though, I saw a date. Pet Zan. There to be cute and cared for. You're also a shoot sayer? I'm a shoot sayer, that's for sure. It was etched into a massive stone slab. 18692. Above a list of hundreds of names, thousands. Can't tell where I am or when I am, and they aren't names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing. Damn. When did you have the flash? 3 months ago? Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map. Zan's brain. Bear with it. Hi. Oh, wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again? Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes, so my foresight runs wild while I'm asleep, and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. More like, bear with it. Gonna need some clarity on runs wild. Well, okay. It runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows. So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle? Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'll probably wake you up. Nah, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot at much in a typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach. Can I defenestrate through here? I can. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Is this targetable? This is an air canister. Causes 3 knockback to all adjacent targets if damaged. Oh, it's very targetable. What, that blue barrel looking thing? I already looked at it. Wish being a PI wasn't just stalking exes and finding pets. Yeah, how much knockback? 3. So this guy's out, I think. This guy's out. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more to him than that. Want to do another? I would love to do another. Thank you very much. I'll take the intel. Quadruple kill. They're not dead. They're just knocked out. The ones out the windows are in a slow fall hex. You'd be a PI in a heartbeat if it had stakes on the reg. I wouldn't. If I could be a PI that was just like finding lost items and pets, I'd be into it. Great for building confidence, huh? Well, I'll move on. I think we can get through like 1 more bit. They can die without problems. Well, yeah, but it's trained on non-lethal combat, right? Right? Imagine the memoirs. I don't live my life on making a nice memoir. Unfortunately, maybe I should. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay, what are we looking at? Ow, ow. Hi, Cass. What are we looking at in there? Ow, Cass, why? Passing. Hi, Cass. How you doing? Some wild stuff happened while you're gone. These raptors came out of nowhere, and then all these sub-weapons, and then bats. I'm glad you're here now. Just saying kills as in defeat. Oh no, I was doing a bit, I promise. All the tea was spilled from the beatdown. Okay, what are we looking at in there? Automated turrets. They're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. That seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature. Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Disable any turrets. Seal all reinforcement doors. Prevent 2 reinforcements and finish by the end of turn 3. I cannot take... I can take cover here. Okay, good. Oh, thank you. That's a reinforcement door. You can push these. That inflicts damage when knocked into. I will take cover and end turn. I did not mean to do that. That's okay, the game allows for that. Such focus. Not even seeing food. I was not focused on the food. Oh my gosh, coins. Is that gold coin fruit? This is not the way. I'll try very hard not to just sit here in silence. I'm sorry. Thank you. I can sit in a little silence as a treat. Thank you, that's comforting. We are... I can do a time boost. I have defenestrated an entire turret. Will this deal 3 damage? No, absolutely not. It's actually better for you to just stay there. I'm sorry. It's unfortunately true. Confidence not earned. Wonder if they slow fall the non-humanoid enemies like the turrets? Is it still the demo? It is not. This is the full game. Also, hi Dan, how are you doing? Get shouted. And there's all kinds of, well, you talk about a lot of interesting topics, right? As well as play a bunch of games. You've been playing Elden Ring recently with a bunch of friends. We might be playing Phoenix Wright soon. This is not going well. Wait a minute. I cannot get up to the turret. I cannot cause the turret to die. This is terrible. And it was backseat Sekiro. You're just making jokes the whole time. Monster Hunter 2? Oh no, you are a Monster Hunter. Oh, that's right. He'll back up my standard attack. I already forgot about that. Okay, we've, okay, this will take care of this guy. Run off turret. He cannot make it to the door. Can he predictive bolt? He can, but it doesn't matter. Something extremely cringe is happening outside your apartment complex, BRB. This looks like so much fun. I'm having fun with it. I'm a little... I'll be honest. I'm a little nervous doing, like, basically a puzzle game in front of people. But I'm getting over it. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you. I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77. Think Live programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin-level access to friendly security systems, ever since Medill in 81. You got it just window throwing? After playing it, you highly recommend for the story? I'm really enjoying the story so far. Which is nice, because I was a little scared. But I trust... My hubby picked it out, and I should have trusted him. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me. And one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know Liv's passwords? It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it. Wow, that's unsettling information. Alright, let's hack a turret. It's not going to be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. Read a description of false prophet and use it to make the turret wasted shot. Oh, false prophet. Send out a false premonition of yourself, which expires at the end of the foresee phase. Enemies believe it's real, but aren't forced to target it if they see a better option. Oh, but I blocked myself. Well, that'll work. Jin, like, gonna have to be more careful around you. Yeah, better not, like, let him foresee snooping through my stuff. Ooh, rough. Is this not the spot? Is this not the spot? Oh, the control. Okay. Excuse me, I was dumb. Seal door. Jin? And done. And with confidence, but no defenestrations, so. San, you're pale, man. You sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Turning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great, but this is different. Something bite you? Mark on your neck. Does it look like the one on your arm? Huh. Should we abort? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive could earn us a checkup, right? Oh, good point. Gotta hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here. No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though. Okay, good. Because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human-shaped, but you're not far off. Seal all reinforcement doors, knock out all enemies. Cause predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. And finish by the end of turn 3 for confidence. Think you could combine your two passions? Absolutely. What are they? UN weapon inspection and parlor magic tricks? Pika, hi, oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm not much longer for this world, but I'll try to raid to someone cool. I'll be here for a little bit, though. Hi, how was your stream? You're doing Splatoon 3? How was it? What if this? It just pushed him kind of far away. That's all. Alright, alright. Splatoon 3 was alright until your wrists got tired and you got toxic. Oh no. Well, that's just competitive. They didn't know how to play the game. I heard. I'm sure you're fine. It's only toxic if they can hear you, right? That costs some mana. CEO Nintendo personally showed up to the stream and banned Pika forever? Oh no. There's a reason there's almost no player communication in Splatoon. But if the CEO shows up, there's not much you can do about that. I can't breach here. I thought I was setting something up. That's your dad? He works there? That because Zan was in the way? I'm pretty sure it was because Zan was in the way. I thought that was how they wanted me to set up the predictive bolt. Shigeru Miyamoto personally flew to the US, came to your house, and bapped your head with a newspaper. I can't imagine how that must have made you feel. I'm so sorry. I am blocked. Winding down for eat. Sorry to raid and run. No, that's okay. Absolutely. I'm sorry I never say it, but never feel bad for just doing what you gotta do. This is not the way. But at least it'll blow the sky up. It did not even blow the sky up. I am... Well, not cooked, but... I definitely need to think this through a little bit more. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Sorry. Yes, hello, Pika. Hello, Dr. Ryder. Ow. I didn't even notice this guy here. I promise I will focus on puzzle. I'm just trying some things. That didn't go how I wanted it. This makes a lot more sense, huh? He's got one stability. You can move and breach here. Can take this guy out easily. That was real bad. I even almost knocked Zan out cold. That's fine, it's not real until I hit the button. I mean, it's not great, but it's also fine. I can accept the outcome. He has thrown a grenade. If I shoot this guy, can you also shoot this guy? You can't. Well, we have not stopped any of the reinforcements, so that's fine. That's fine, actually. Huh. Sir is extremely tough. How do you want me to blast this guy? There's a wall between me and him. Well, you know, angles. Okay. I do not want Zan to die. We can certainly get out of this without killing Zan. Like, almost certainly. There might not be a way to get out of this without killing Zan. I don't want to explain my rationale because it's extremely stupid. For why I just did what I did. You know what? What if I do this? Looking at fake Zan? Still looking at fake Zan? See? See? No one died. Is someone gonna die now? Maybe. The thankless job that someone has to do. I am so sorry I missed that. Gotta knock him out. Predictive bolt. That's gonna hit Zan. Cast Min Butt Crack and the enemy will be staggered. I hadn't considered that. Well, Zan is still alive. And that might be all I can promise him. That's alright. They can both move. I can hide like a coward this turn. See, look at that. Just kill Zan? Not like he's the main protagonist or something? Enemy already there, you're so right. Not very predictive. That did not do it. But if Zan was here and I did the exact same thing, huh? I keep reaching for Control Z every time. I forgot the whole reason I moved Zan over here. He's only missing 1 damage. Oh, hey, we did it. See? No one had to die. We even got some confidence. It only took us 20 minutes to get it. Easy. I must assume it is saved. Hey, when you started to feel sick, is it like a swarm of red-hot locusts were nesting in your pancreas? Because I am 20 minutes over, and in about 6 minutes, Bezos is going to come for you, so I do have to stop here. But I am enjoying this game a lot more than I expected to, honestly. Day after tomorrow I'm playing... Oh, first off, I'm going to end the video.